Hey there, and welcome to another episode of your favorite libertarian. In today's episode, we're going to be going over the defense mechanisms MEPC. Okay, we got a lot going on here. Let's get started. This is the KTAR front flap by Vero Concepts. It has Hilly strategic inserts, Velcro on the back, and G-hooks. We have, of course, the main attraction, the defense mechanisms MEPC, mission essential plate carrier. A little zipper pouchy here. It's got these Quasm clips, buckles, etc. It's got some nice ventilation. And it has the MOLLE on the back. You can still attach Velcro stuff, but you have the ability to attach any MOLLE attachments that you want. This is a knockoff of a Spiritus System sack. It's made by Krydex. It's like 20 bucks on Amazon. This is the 4-inch elastic cummerbund, and it has ROC buckles. That's also defense mechanisms. Got the side ride flashlight pouch. This can go on either side as the pouch itself is reversible. So you can put it wherever you want. This will hold the flashlight. Got some patches. We have some plates. These are the Shot Stop GT2s, special threat rated, super cool. These are a little bit heavier because they're a little bit older. The new Shot Stop GT2s are even lighter than these are. And we have some plate backers. These are made by First Spear, and they're just made to make it a little bit more comfortable and give you some air ventilation. Time to put the plates in. Plates fit pretty easily, so that's good. Slide the backers in there. Alright, looking good. Before I close this all the way, I'm going to put the dangler on there. Something I learned from watching one of Hop's videos is to take it and put it on the inside of the plate holder. There we go, so now it's nice and tight. Then, make sure that's pushed in all the way. And close that up like so. Cool, man. Great news, guys. I figured out the perfect placement. So you don't have to, as long as you're the same size and weight, height, and all that stuff as me. This back part I thought was going to be a lot more difficult than it was, but it was actually pretty easy. So what you have to do, unbuckle this, hold that up, and you have to figure out what size you want these. You take these Velcro pieces and you put them on this Velcro piece. For me, I just basically took that seam, put it along the seam of where the Velcro stops and starts. Right there on both sides, line that up, and that just so happened to be the magic spot for me. Then, make sure your plates are all the way in, nice and tight. Put this back down like so, and tuck that back in. Ta-da! On the front you have the rest of your strap with the Velcro on here. You just put the Velcro on top of the Velcro, pretty straightforward. And you want to make sure you leave some room for these buckles so that they're not over top of the plate carrier, because you're going to be putting a placard on here and you don't want these to be in the way of that or not accessible because you have the placard on top of it. For the sizing, I would recommend making sure that you have it tight enough that it's not going to move around on you or rub as it's moving, but still having it loose enough where it's not going to constrict your breathing. As you're breathing very deeply in and out, if you're running around in this or working out in this, you want to make sure you are able to breathe and have that flexibility, which is why I really like the elastic cummerbund style, because it does stretch as you need to have your lungs expand and contract. Moving on to the shoulder straps. Shoulder straps are really easy to adjust, unlike the Vero Concepts Slickster. You simply unvelcro this, size it to the size that you want, test out a bunch of different options, and then put it together like this. You can have it like this while you're trying to figure out what the right size is, and then when you're done, you can simply slide this piece into here. Because I'm going to be using G-hooks, we don't need these Quasm buckles, so we'll go ahead and remove these. Aha. And we'll go ahead and install our K-Tar front flap from Faro Concepts. Perfect. Ah, it's looking better already. Very nice. Much better. And last but not least, we need to figure out where we're going to put this flashlight. Probably right here, because I'm going to be getting in and out of this from this side, so I don't really have to worry about this moving around at all. So let's go ahead and do that. So another thing I really like about this system is that I don't have to keep ripping this up a bunch of times. Right about here. Okay, I'm going to get a flashlight. See how it looks. Ta-da! Got my single output high candela model Cloud Defensive MCH in here. It's pretty snug. Hopefully it'll stretch out a little bit. Full review on this, by the way, on my channel, if you want to check that out. Ah, nice. Once you have everything set up to where it's comfortable and the plates are in the right place, you want to make sure you can access all the stuff that you have on your plate carrier. First we'll check out medical, chapstick. Got to make sure that your lips are medicated, of course. First aid, all that's good there. And then let's make sure we can access our mags. Yep, that's good. Uh-huh. A booyah. Flashlight. Pretty much it for this setup. I guess if I had any documents in here, yeah, I can get to my documents also. Fantastic. Now we'll get into kind of my first impressions. There's no long-term review on this yet because I just got it. So just being honest, got it out of the box, played with it, adjusted it, put it on, and here we are. First, I'll just talk about the build quality, and this we'll go pros first and then we'll get into cons. The stitching looks really nice. The build quality looks really great. It looks like it'll hold up, but we'll see in future testing. I do also like that this has the MOLLE back panel. You can get it where it's just straight Velcro in the back, or you can get it with the MOLLE. I like the MOLLE because, one, you still have Velcro on the back for patches or whatever else, but you also have the ability to run antennas for comms, chem lights, whatever. It just gives you more options, which is great. You also have this long panel that has Velcro on it, and it goes on top of the Velcro of the cummerbunds, and then underneath the cummerbund Velcro is more Velcro. So it's sandwiching in all of that stuff and keeping it from moving around or coming loose, which is great. It gives you really positive retention on your Velcro for your cummerbund. So that's great. I like that it has this little zipper. It's not really something needed, but it is nice to have. And this is not exclusive to defense mechanisms, but I really like the ROC buckle setup. My previous plate carrier, in order to remove one of these cummerbunds, you'd have to rip up this placard, rip off the Velcro, get out. Then when you want to get back in, you have to rip up this placard again, take the Velcro and index it perfectly, exactly where you want it, and then put that back down. A lot of Velcro, a lot of noise. With this, all I have to do to get out is pull it down and out. Comes off. I can get out very easily. And then if I want to go back in, all I have to do is click it back in. That's exponentially faster than the way I was doing it before. And another thing that really is nice about that setup is it's consistent. Every single time, this is going to be the same length, and I'm going to have the same amount of room on each side every time I put it on and take it off. Whereas with the Velcro, if I'm putting it on and taking it off, if I'm not indexing it perfectly, this side could be looser than this side, and it gets kind of annoying. Another thing that's nice about that setup, because you're not having to rip this up and down all the time, it's going to save your Velcro. It's going to have that last longer, but you also have the ability to put all sorts of really cool accessories, like the flashlight holder. Defense Mechanisms has a ton of accessories, so you can get mag holders that go on the sides, and they're called sidekicks. So look those up on the website, but there's tons of options, flashbangs, various other cool accessories like that, mags, radios, whatever you want, they pretty much have, and you can attach it on the side so you can easily get to it besides your placard here. And they have, as you probably saw in my previous video for my wife's plate carrier, a super modular adjustable placard system. You can put all sorts of different accessories in it. So they just have a lot of options. They give you a lot of options, which is great. Lastly, let's talk about the padding. The padding is nice. The padding is ventilated on both the shoulder straps and also the inside of the plate bags in front and back. That's going to just make it more comfortable, and it's also going to give you a little bit more breathability. Now on to the cons. My cons will be brief. Really, it's just this back panel here. The only thing that I don't like about it, which is also positive, is that you have all this Velcro on the underside of that molly piece. When you rip it up, you have to rip it up like halfway, and then you have your two little Velcro pieces that connect to the cummerbund. You make your adjustment, and then you have to fold it back down and then fold it up and under to retain your plates while you're trying it on and adjusting it. The problem with that is if you have to make multiple adjustments, you're having to rip up all that Velcro, move them again, put all that Velcro back down. You do it multiple times, it gets kind of annoying. The good news is once you have it set up exactly how you want, because you have the ROC buckles, you never have to mess with it again. It's very positive retention. But in the meantime, while you're setting it up, it is kind of annoying. Well, that's going to do it for me and the Defense Mechanisms Mission Essential Plate Carrier and various accessories. If you have any questions about this video, anything that I covered here, or just anything in general, leave them in the comment section below. And make sure that you like, because if you don't like it, I will think that you don't like me, and my feelings will be hurt. Also, if you want to keep up to date on the latest videos coming out, I make a new video and release it every week. Release it like it's a wild animal. Hit that subscribe button and also click the notification bell. Then you'll be notified every time that a new video comes out. Speaking of Rumble, I also have a Rumble account. What's Rumble, you ask? Well, it's like YouTube, but without the censorship. If I get canceled on this platform, you can always find me on Rumble. If you go to my links in the description, I only have one link, and that is my link tree. The link tree links to all my other links. One of my links is the Join Rumble link. It's kind of an affiliate thing, so I think I will get paid somehow for that if you guys use that specific link. So click on that link in my link tree, and then go to Rumble, and then join Rumble, and then subscribe to me on Rumble as well, because then if I get canceled on this platform, you'll still be able to watch my videos. Thanks a bunch. And as always, thanks for watching, stay free, and God bless.